here with De'Aaron Fox. Tony Harvey, we will start with you.
Yeah, nice win, De'Aaron. 3 or 4 on the road for the last 5. But this fourth quarter, you've been rolling like a NASCAR race driver. I mean, you've been turning it up. But I do want to ask you about that driving too, because in this game in the fourth quarter, you were going downhill, left side of the glass, right side of the glass. What were you seeing that were, against the Pelicans defense to allow you to, access, those many moves to the basket?
And we just tried to get the matchups that we wanted, be able to get downhill and get in the blender. We kind of know how they defended, and we tried to exploit that. So whoever that guy was, that guy came and set the screen, and just try to get downhill. A lot of the times I was just able to finish in the fourth quarter, but throughout the game, we had a lot of pass, swing, open shots. We were getting what we wanted, but in the fourth quarter, I was able to get all the way to the rim.
John Cunningham.
De'Aaron, seeing you kind of go off in the fourth quarter again for 2 straight games, do you feel like you're flipping a switch there in the fourth quarter? Do you are you aware consciously of doing that for your team?
I just try to win the game, man. It's been a close game in these last few games, and just trying to do whatever it is, whatever it takes to put us on top. And sometimes it's hitting another gear in the fourth. You can't be tired. When it's time to make plays, you got to be ready. And I think these last 2 games, especially this game, I was able to do that. But with that being said, we held them to 15 points in the fourth quarter. That's a hell of a job defensively. And the way we score the ball, we put ourselves in a great chance to win.
James Ham.
Yeah, De'Aaron, you single-handedly outscored them in the fourth quarter. But I think the biggest stat for you tonight was the 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Just how good does that feel to have them go down tonight? I know it's something you've been working on.
Oh, it was great. For myself, I know the way I play, I'm going to get fouled and I'm going to get to the line. So I have to be able to make free throws, especially down the stretch. So it was a good day, but it's still a lot more work to be done.
All right, we'll go to Marshall Harris.
De'Aaron, Luke just talked about the fact that he was asked about you taking over. He said he always wants you in takeover mode. Kind of following up on what Sean was talking about in terms of flipping a switch. Do you have that mentality more so now than maybe a few games ago? Is that changed at all over the course of the season in terms of comfortability, or is that just something where you feel like you're just doing what you've always been doing and you're just having better results?
I do think the results have been a little bit better, but I think I've gotten a little bit more aggressive in the fourth quarter with my shot and being able to get downhill. So I think that all plays a part into it. Obviously, the team is looking for me to be able to do that, be able to create shots for others and also be able to put the ball in the basket. But I've just been able to, get to my spot. If I need a layup, try to get a layup. I think I've made some timely threes this year, especially in the fourth quarter. So it's been just an all-around effort, but I don't know. I can't really say I've been doing anything differently besides being more aggressive in the fourth.
Andrew Lopez, ESPN.
Hey, this is the second time this year you've really gone off against the Pels. I guess third, really going back to last year. Kind of going back to that first question, I guess. Is there anything that they're doing that you just liked seeing that's allowing you to have these big scoring nights?
No, not necessarily. Their backcourt, they have two. They have 2 all defensive guards on the team with Zoe and Bled. So, it's obviously not an easy thing to do, but I've just been able to, get into the cracks of their defense. I know how they guard pick and rolls. So whenever I hear a call, I kind of know exactly what I want to be able to do. And I don't know, sometimes you have success against certain teams, and this is one of those teams.
Jason Jones.
Yeah, De'Aaron, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, maybe after you played the Pelicans, where you said you hadn't played to the level you expected or anyone else expected. And tonight you come out strong in the first and the fourth. Is that just part of you saying you've got to set the tone from the start of the game, and then if the team needs you late, still be in that same attack mode?
Yeah, definitely. I want to continue to want to continue to grow as a player, be the player that I want to be the player that I know I can be, and be the player that people want me to be. So that's being able to facilitate when necessary, especially from being a point guard and being able to put the ball in the basket. And I think the last couple of games I've been able to, find a pretty good blend at that, trying to keep turnovers down as well while you're doing that. Obviously, you have a high usage, which is that's what the best players in the league have to do. You're asked to do a lot and you're expected to do a lot. So for me, I know that's what I need to do. And I said, I've been able to do that. I think I've done it at a pretty decent level. But I think there's, like I said, a lot more work to be done.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, De'Aaron, nice win, man. Look, you've always been fast, but I don't know if it's 10 or 20 of these moves that we've seen this year have just been ridiculous. What did you do in the offseason to kind of get here in terms of your level of play and how you're able to deceive and get around people?
One, continue to work on like mobility, and obviously, I had the ankle problem last year, and that's just being in the gym, being creative. I got stronger, which allows me to do some things and finish through contact. And obviously, you're going to get hit and pushed around while you're dribbling the ball, so that's helped. But it's just having an open mind. Pretty sure one was when I fell. That was kind of just an instinct. I kind of knew where Zion was going to go, so I knew I was able to get up and go right. And then the spin move, I knew Zion was going to either hedge hard or try to trap it or jump hard out at it. And it was either you're going to have to do a quick crossover or between the legs like I did it against New York. Today was just a little bit more creative, and I did a spin move. So it's kind of read and react.
Brett Martell.
Hey, thanks. You know what? That was kind of my question. I was wondering just if that was an unconscious thing that happens or if you had premeditated before you started the drive, those two drives that you were talking about, those moves there.
The second one, the spin move, was definitely premeditated. I didn't know if I was going to do a spin or crossover between legs. But when I saw how hard he kind of jumped out, I knew the spin was there. So, like I said, it was kind of read and react, but you kind of always have to, have your head on the swivel and kind of know what you want to do.
And that first one where you kind of show the ball and then you take it away and then you finish kind of going away from the basket or across the basket. That was just more like unconscious, or what do you call that move?
I don't know. I think we just call it a fake pass. I've done it a lot coming downhill. It's kind of 2-on-1 with the big man, and what you would see in a lot of bigs in this league is they don't want their guy to score. So he's always going to go for the fake pass if it's Rich or Marvin or Hassan or whoever's down there. They're a lot of times bigs are going to go for the fake pass because they don't want their guy to score. So it's definitely premeditated. And if he comes up to me, then you just dump the ball off.
Right. And with Sean Cunningham.
Before I get to that question, that one against Zion where you fell, did you do that on purpose?
No, I actually didn't. I saw Mark. I heard the play, and they said that I fell on purpose. No, actually, I didn't mean to fall. But when I was getting up, I felt where Zion was going. So that just let me know that I was able to get right and get an open layup.
Okay.
So,
and then
read and react.
Yeah. And then, I know you guys don't like to get too high or too low. You just had a bad stretch not long ago, but here you are, 3-1 road trip, 4-5 that you guys won here coming home. And I'm just wondering, does this feel similar to last year when you guys got things going? Are you apprehensive at all to kind of trust the success you're having right now?
Oh yeah. And I'm saying that because during this stretch, we've been playing defense well. We've been playing a lot better defense. So, you continue to trust that. We're not going to change what we're doing. But like you said, obviously, they're in a long season, there are highs, there are lows. But, you can't think too much about it. We're playing good basketball right now, and we want to continue that. And for us to continue that, it's going to always have to happen on the defensive end. Sometimes you make shots, sometimes you miss shots, but we can't let there be slip in our defensive effort and how we've been executing on that end.
Okay, we'll actually end with Kamani.
Hey, Darren. Are you familiar with the meme online about Lonzo ducking you? That's one part of the question.
I've seen it. It's social media. It's hard not to.
Okay. Well, that was part of the move that you had today. So The second part of the question is, you know what? Actually, you covered it when you talked about Bled and Zoe being all defensive guards. So I'll just review the tape on that one. So have a good night, man.
Cool.
All right. Fox, you were good to go.
All right. Y'all have a safe night.